Hey everyone, Bitcoin is back above $101,000. Aren't you glad you didn't sell? It played out exactly as I predicted, which is after it went above, people freaked out, they panicked, all that sort of stuff. Just like I used the analogy yesterday of a train stop. Everybody suddenly wakes up who's in the middle of watching a movie or sleeping and is like, oh no, this is my stop. I panic sell. I better get off. Maybe it'll never come above $100,000 ever again. And so the price goes, chops down and then it comes back up. And here we are back above $100,000. So what does this mean? A couple things. One, it's a good thing we went through that because everybody, the first group of however many people wanted to get off at above $100,000, they're off the train. Good for them. I mean, they'll be sad they're off the train, but at least we don't have to deal with them anymore right now. Panicky people who are panicking to get off the train, et cetera, et cetera. So those people are off the train. So, good riddance for the time being. Hopefully they'll come back on when they have learned a little bit of patience. Also, because Bitcoin's price is based on supply and demand, and that's built based on hundreds of millions of people making decisions on a daily basis about how much of any asset they want to hold, et cetera, et cetera. Bitcoin acts in some ways, it behaves like a mass of people, which means it's not alive. Obviously, Bitcoin's not alive, but the Bitcoin price acts like it's alive sometimes because it's literally the reflection of hundreds of millions of people, their decisions. So one of the things that happens when you get a big whipsaw, like we saw yesterday, is it washes out leverage. So anytime the price of something goes up or down, there's a bunch of stupid people, frankly, a bunch of stupid people who decide they're going to buy it or short it with leverage, meaning they're going to bet the way the price is going to move. So when Bitcoin went above $100,000, a bunch of people put what's called leveraged longs. They borrowed a bunch of money to buy a bunch of Bitcoin with a huge amount of leverage, betting that the price would never come back below $100,000. Well, anytime you think you're going to outsmart Bitcoin, just get ready because you're going to end up getting knocked down on your bottom. Like, just when you do stupid stuff, I think the term is, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, or something like that. Anyway, you do stupid stuff, Bitcoin is going to knock you on your butt. And that's what happened yesterday. So all the people who thought they were going to outsmart Bitcoin by taking out leverage and doing leverage longs in the mid 90,000s got completely wiped out. Because when you do that, if the price drops below a certain threshold, you get liquidated. It's called getting liquidated. And you don't have to worry about that because if you're on Coinbase, they won't even let you do that. But you can do it on BitMEX, which is a Mexican-based Bitcoin exchange. And you can do it on some other international exchanges like Bitfinex and things like that. But you're not even legally allowed to use Bitfinex in the United States, for example. But anyway, so everybody yesterday who thought they were going to outsmart Bitcoin wiped out. They got absolutely just killed. So all the people who thought Bitcoin will never drop below $100,000 ever again, and they did all these leveraged borrowed money bets that it would never drop below 100, they all got wiped out when it went back below 100. Then when it went back below $100,000, a bunch of people did leverage short bets, betting that it would never go back above $100,000, which is anybody who bets against Bitcoin that it will not cross some threshold. 100% of those people have been liquidated historically. I mean, 100%. There were people betting it would never cross $1, never $10, never $100,000, never $1,000, never $10,000, never $100,000, and even more people betting that it would never cross $100,000 twice. Meaning once it crossed $100,000, it would go down and then it would never go back up above $100,000. Those people got wiped out and lost all their money. So, you play stupid, that's what happens. So again, thankfully, nobody watching this video is likely in that bucket because you can't even do those sort of crazy bets in the United States in most cases. But anyway, so Bitcoin likes to do that. If a bunch of people act stupid, Bitcoin is happy to take their money away and give it to the patient people and the people that are not using leverage. So that happened yesterday. Everybody who wanted one last chance to buy Bitcoin below $100,000 got their chance. Everybody who was leveraged up to the gills with debt and bet that Bitcoin would never go down got wiped out. Everybody that bet that Bitcoin would never go back up got wiped out. And everybody who benefits are people like you and me who buy and hold. If you buy Bitcoin and you hold, you're never going to get, wiped out. You're never going to get liquidated. All of that stuff only happens if you're using these crazy international cryptocurrency exchanges. But a bunch of those people lost, hundreds of millions of dollars yesterday. So here we are. Bitcoin's back above $100,000, just like I said it would, because it's only a matter of time. You never know if you're going to wait hours, days, weeks, but it's always a matter of time because the best money in the world always eventually wins, even if it takes it a while. So we're back above $100,000. We will climb slowly from here to $1 million or a coin or beyond. In that process, inevitably, there will be ups and downs on the way up. That's just the way it works. But in the long term, it only goes one way, which is, up. In the long term, as long as you can ride the ups and downs on the way. So, anyway, Bitcoin's in a great place, back above $100,000. Everyone's feeling great, and long way up to go from here. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always here to serve. Thanks, everyone.